Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to start out with a deck that I made, and I made this yesterday, so I'm really excited to try it out. So I gotta be careful that I don't shuffle on the table because it tends to shake, and then the camera shakes, so I'm just gonna shuffle off camera here. Okay, so let's take some of these. Okay, you got this. Alone but not lonely, haters, and stability. Interesting. Okay, what I'm getting here is you might be staying more to yourself because you're working on your stability and you're staying away from haters, which makes sense. And it also says you got this. So that's really positive. And it does also say alone but not lonely. So if you are having to like isolate because you know someone was being a hater, you know, it's really hard and it hurts at first, but then you can focus in on yourself more, and you can find out how to be with yourself and not be lonely. And you can take all the attention that they were trying to, leech from you, and finally focus in on yourself. So let's see what the tarot says. Let me get a few tarot cards here. Ace of Cups, Judgment, the Tower, and Seven of Swords. So let's see here. I'm getting with the Seven of Swords, very much like haters vibes. It says spying, lack of conscience, manipulative, lies, scheming. So you definitely have some haters, some enemies, and it looks like, though, that they're under judgment. And it says awakening, transformation, change of status. So it looks like you've solved the problem. And it says awakening. So that's like, even though this is really upsetting to have haters, you figured out how to deal with them, or you're figuring out how to deal with them. And then here you have the Tower, which is saying, shocking event, chaos, sudden change, destruction, upheaval. And sometimes when you're like getting rid of haters in your life, it can feel like that. Like, wow, I thought this person would be in my life my whole life, or I really thought this friend like had my back and they were stabbing me in the back the whole time. And when you realize that, it can be so cause so much chaos. And then right after that, though, we have something that kind of correlates with the stability here, which is the Ace of Cups, which is a great card, and it's saying new relationship, new romance, joy, love, happiness. You can see in the picture the cup is overflowing. So I feel like this is the process you're going through. Like, you're realizing who the haters are. You know, they're getting their judgment and you're moving on. It might feel chaotic, but you know, you could be alone, but you're not lonely. And then the outcome is a cup overflowing. So blessings are coming from this. Now, let me get an affirmation for you. Let's see. Curiosity. Actual school may have taught me that studying is kind of boring, but the school of life proves that playful as heck exploration and around the every corner inspiration abounds. So today I'll brush away any been there, done that dust from my eyes and brighten them with a fresh and glossy coat of curiosity. Excelsior. And it says, new expression I'll start using as soon as I find out what it means. So I love these affirmation cards because they, you know, they kind of are supposed to be funny and like make heavy situations lighter. And, you know, I think it's saying that we can still be curious about life and about new people and experiences, even though like we've been hurt or, you know, we have haters. And, you know, that's their stuff, right? It has nothing to do with us. They project their shame and bad qualities onto us. And you can see these two guys, they're just, you know, they're ready to fight. They're moving on. And I love that. Because we do have to stick up for ourselves. We do have to defend ourselves from haters. But we also can, you know, move on and find new inspiration. And, you know, one person or one relationship doesn't control us, even though that person may have put us down or convinced us that that was the case. And, you know, we can always find like-minded people. We can make new friends, and we can find people that are interested in what we're interested in. And we can find that in real life. We can find that on YouTube. We can find that in a lot of places. So let me get to oracle cards here. Oh, this one came out, which says play, but I'm gonna put this back because actually, I'm gonna put that back because that was from yesterday. Let me just give these a quick shuffle. Starseed, what lights you up, and Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Wow, okay, I like this. This is just what we were talking about, right? It's kind of confirmation that, you know, we have to let these ghosts, they're like ghosts that are haunting us. We have to let, you know, these old people or these patterns of attracting haters or bad situations into our lives, and we're just, you know, it can be like this. It's like a dark night, and it reminds me that you can see the moon here. It's like a dark night of the soul. Like it's painful to find new patterns and like release these things. But I love this. It says, Starseed, what lights you up? And that's what happens when we change, right? We have that, all that energy that these people were, you know, vampires were sucking out of us. And now we can turn to ourselves and say like, hey, what do I really like? And they may have had us in such a negative space that we think like we don't have any options, we don't have any gifts, everything's horrible, but we can work our way out of that, and what they are feeling is not our reality. So I love this. A lot of us here, what lights us up is like tarot, or like being empaths, like helping other people, or doing something creative, being out in nature. I love this. She's like overlooking, it looks like either an ocean or a new world. And yeah, so that's the reading, guys. I hope the lighting was okay. It's getting dark earlier here because it's the fall and it's really rainy, so there's not too much light here. So anyways, I hope you guys are having a great fall. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of fall, and I'll see you in the next reading.